Not really sure I need the jacket. I'm not wearing my vest today because, well, I don't want to. So there. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I know it's been a long time, but let's get this thing going. Hey, welcome back. I am so glad that you are here. Not you, you. Well, okay, I'm glad that you and you are here too, but specifically you. Started my new job October 1st. Absolutely love it. I've been working from home quite a bit because that's the kind of job it is. Check it out. It's senior day at the fair, and you can see all the traffic lined up to get in there. That sounds like a rollicking good time. Anyways, I've been working from home a lot, and that cuts out my commute every morning, so I have to be more intentional about getting bike time to have these chats. Plus, I've been doing a boatload of photography stuff. It's just been astounding. I've had the opportunity to be a second shooter on a couple of weddings. That's been great experience. Been shooting some models on the weekends. It's just been awesome. I had a fantastic visit with Tim Collins from 40 Times Around, and I'll put his link down below. Most of you probably already know about him, but he was in the area. He's been on a 6-month plus motorcycle trip, and he was in the area and said, "Hey, I'd like to come by and see you." I'm like, "Hey, you are more than welcome, sir." So I figured I could offer him up a roof and a shower and some food and all that. So it was great seeing him, great meeting him, and we got some pictures, as you can see. Now, I don't know how it is about people visiting your house, but when people visit me, I make a pose for pictures. So I didn't really get much of a chance to show them around, which, you know, kind of bums me out. Charleston's a great place, lots to do. But the way it worked out, he came on a work day, so I kind of at least had to stick around pretty close to home. And quite honestly, the weather was looking kind of icky. So I know he was going to try and get up to Myrtle Beach, and I just didn't want to hang him up. But it was great getting a chance to talk to him and meet him in person. If you're one of the few people who don't know who he is, go check out his channel. He does a lot of camping videos and that kind of thing. Really informative stuff. Yesterday I went into work and I guess I didn't have to take the car, but it was like 80% chance of rain, and it poured right after I got there. So I took the car. I didn't really want to do a video inside the car because, you know, that's not very motorcycle-y. I don't take it very often. It just happened to be one of those days when my wife didn't need it, so okay, I'll be on the safe side. I don't feel any great need to get wet. You know, I've said it before, I'm not necessarily afraid of getting wet. I mean, if I'm out riding and it happens, it happens. But I don't feel the need to volunteer for it. So I took the car. I didn't get a chance to do a video yesterday. As I said, I've been doing a lot more photography work. I've actually set up a separate Instagram for my portraiture and fashion and that non-motorcycle photography. I got crap in my ow. You know, if you're at all interested, feel free to follow me. If you're not, that's cool. I get it. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's a shutterbug. So no pressure. But I set that up, redid my website. That's all brand new. New hosting company, the whole thing. I'm making a big push into the photography piece. Of course, I'm still going to be taking motorcycle pictures. I'm still going to be doing YouTube. I was talking to Tim when he was here, and really Warhorse after that, you know, I haven't posted in a couple weeks. And it's not that I'm losing interest. On the contrary, I have a great interest in continuing to do videos. I'm just trying to figure out where that interest is leading. You know, if I wasn't interested, I wouldn't care. I'd just let it go. Why waste my time? But actually, I'm very interested. And every now and then, you have to pop your head up, look around, see where you are, see where you want to go, and then you keep walking, right? So I'm going to keep moving forward because, you know, that's what you do. And I've been overdosing on motivational speeches for the past day and a half or so. Now, there's an issue with having to get pumped up to be motivated for something. That's kind of a trap. You know, you could get high on motivation and still not do anything. But part of the reason that I'm videoing right now is because I'm feeling motivated. You know, the trick is to get motivated and then go put it into action. But I was thinking, it's amazing the power that there is in total strangers, people that you've never met, people that you're likely never meet, just tossing it out there to everybody who will listen. You could do this. You've got this. Go get it. You can win. You just have to keep going. And just hearing that, even from people you don't know, has so much power to it. And I think that's indicative of, you know, some issues. What if, I actually want to get off here. I'm on my way into work, you know, it's all good. How much power is there when the people around us tell us, you could do this, you've got this? You know, the people we look up to, the mentors, tell us, you could do this, go get it. I have faith in you, I have confidence in you. You can make this happen. And even when they say, you know, it's going to take work, you've got a lot of work ahead of you, it's still a great encouragement. And that's the power of motivational videos. You know, like I said, there's also the trap of being hooked on motivational speeches. You know, you could spend all day, you know, getting the feels and not do anything. You still spend all day just listening to YouTube. So, like everything else, it's all about balance. You know, I've heard people talk about church on Sunday where you go get recharged for the week. Well, yeah, there is a recharging. You know, the problem is, if it's just about church on Sunday, it doesn't really do anybody any good if it doesn't change your life the rest of the week. And it's the same kind of thing with motivational speeches. If you just get high on the speech, that's just getting the tinglies. That doesn't accomplish anything other than make you feel better. The trap is that you think you're accomplishing something. I listened to 6 hours of motivational speeches today. And look, I get it. I know there are people who don't really feel like they need motivation in their life. I think general motivation is always needed. You know, even if you're not building something or accomplishing something or doing something artistic, I think everybody has to hear, you're okay. You got this. You know, you're doing all right. You're appreciated. It's kind of a basic human need thing. You know, I heard an interesting thing last night. I went and told my wife, and she already heard it, so she kind of finished it for me, but I was all jazzed on him. And he was saying, you know, when you die, on your headstone, it's not the date of your birth that's important. That's the most important. It's not the date that you died that's the most important. It's that dash in between. What did you do with your life in between? And I love that kind of stuff because for me, it's really easy to get complacent and take my eyes off the bigger picture. For me, you know, I want to accomplish something, whether it's personally or making the world a little bit better place or what have you. I mean, I always end the videos with, you know, go do something nice for somebody this week. Make the world a little bit better place. And I think if we all do that, the world will be a little bit better place. I believe it. I absolutely believe it, like I believe the sun is up right now. And yes, it is. You know, I'm so appreciative of the people in my life, many of them on this channel, well, I guess to some extent everybody on this channel, who has supported me, reached out, helped me, mentored me, and helped me accomplish my dreams and goals. I appreciate them greatly. And I really, in my life, I want to do that for somebody else, for other people. There's a girl I know who is really interested in photography, and we went to a local photography event, you know, a little class thing, and I had the chance to just work with her a little bit with the camera, and she was just soaking it in. And that, in turn, excited me. Because I don't really think I'm a teacher by nature. You know, I don't want to explain things to people. But she was so excited about it that I shared that excitement for her. You know, I'm not a teacher. Yeah, you should already know this. Why do I have to explain this to you again? Why can't you just figure this out? But she was so excited about it and so involved, and I really got swept up in it that I really enjoyed teaching her things for those few minutes. It was great. You know, even if I never make it as a big photographer or create anything jaw-dropping or substantial, you know, even if I don't ever make a profit at it, maybe she will. And if I'm one of the people that kept that interest going in her, well then, that's awesome. I've accomplished something. I've made the world a little bit better place. So I'm on my way right now to drop off some pictures to the guy who invited me to shoot the last wedding, or actually the last two weddings. You know, as a second shooter, you go in and while he's getting the main shots, you know, I'm looking for other shots, just a different eye, different angles, a chance to be at a second place. You know, if he's shooting the bride and groom, I get to go shoot, you know, the wedding guests or what have you. So that's what a second shooter does. You know, if he needs help with any of his gear or anything like that, you know, need me to go run and get you a sandwich, that's what a second shooter does. So I filtered out oh, I've got to yield. Sorry. So I've got a bunch of pictures that I took that I've got to go take to him. And he can use the ones he wants. He can use the ones he wants. Don't use the ones he doesn't. That's fine. I found I really enjoy shooting weddings. I mean, I'm not ready to be the wedding shooter yet. I'm not ready to be the primary. But I like being the second shooter. That's a lot of fun. So dropped off the pictures. Had a nice little chat. He's at work, so I can't take up a lot of time. And now it's off to my ex-employer, drop off some files. Ooh, I can turn left from here. Sweet. That's nice. I'm gonna go shooting over there. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Switch, switch. Ooh, somebody got a lot of perfume on. So, I don't know, that's what that's all about. That and the hokey pokey. You know, I wonder how that plays off on children when they hear, you could do this, you got this. I wonder how much that really influences them, considering how much it influences us as adults. Now, everybody's different. You know, on the flip side, I've had people tell me that you're no good, you'll never amount to anything. And really what that ended up doing was motivating me to prove them wrong. And I still live with that. I was just talking to somebody about having a tough time finding models. And I mean, I'm shooting a lot of stuff for free at this point, and I'm not a hack on a camera. I'm okay, I'm pretty good. And it's tough for me to even find free models. And I get frustrated, and after a while, I start getting the mentality of, well, I will make great pictures just so you realize what you've missed out on. Just to prove you wrong. And that's a theme that's kind of carried through a lot of my life. And I've heard before that it's really a bad place to be motivated by proving others wrong. But in my experience, we use what works for us. And it's important, I think, not to be controlled by it, not to obsess over it. You know, if my entire life was governed by proving some kind of leather-wearing disco princess wrong, then, you know, I'd have a problem. But I think it certainly does help shape my attitudes to some degree. I mean, what do you think? Positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement. What has worked better for you in your lifetime? What do you think about motivational videos and speeches and that kind of thing? Do you agree with me that it could just be a high? Or do you think they're actually useful? Do you think they're actually motivational? Leave your comments below. I am absolutely fascinated to hear what you have to say about it. Again, if you haven't checked out Tim's channel, 40 Times Around, highly recommend it. Good dude. He's out there riding. He's doing something that a lot of us just talk about doing. So it'd be great if you went and supported him. Once again, I'm so glad you were here. Go do something nice for somebody this week. And let's make the world a little bit better place, one step at a time. Thanks for riding along with me. And I will see you next time. Bye.